are here. It's a good environment.
We want to set up here today to kind of showcase the community.
Are you trading up just because you want to have that high-end card to sell, or you just want to hold it just to have it?
But is it prospecting or are we
Gambling.
Is it gambling? I took the perspective of I need to get to know more people and like have conversations with them.
This is one of the things like, oh, you want to make this deal? I'll put you on my video. Like, nah, I'm okay.
Y'all ready for Dr. Strange? Just a question. Are you ready, bro?
See, and then he had it signed by him.
No, when they cut Darth Maul in half, I literally yelled out, "No!"
If I would have known BGS has more value long-term wise, I think I would have went that route.
But do you have certain cards that you know you're gonna hold on to?
Yeah, FD, man, I'm in it for the long term.
What's up, JD?
What's up, F Dizzle?
Let me change this background right quick.
What's going on? Hold on. Uh-oh.
What's happening, man?
Nothing. What's up, FD? How we doing?
I'm watching the Knicks trying to win a game over there.
The game? What game? They playing right now?
Yeah, they're playing. Let's see who they're playing. Who are they playing?
I thought they played earlier. Or they go?
Oh, they're playing Philly. Is that game old?
Oh, I thought it was.
It is. Did you see what you want to jump into this Kyrie Irving thing?
Huh? What you talking about? Oh man, I don't know. What you go ahead. What you thinking?
ESPN just said they gave Dallas a grade D.
Oh, you talking about
for this trade.
I wonder why. Because all they got was Kyrie and Markieff Morris.
I mean, if you start thinking about it, Kyrie is, he controls the rock. He's kind of like ball dominant.
Yeah.
Then if you think about Luka, let's see what people think about this. How's Kyrie and Luka? How they gonna play together?
I don't even know how that's done. I don't know how that's gonna work, honestly.
We got Dave G saying what's up. Hurts way to the value still. Oh, he's gonna continue to be on the value. That's fine.
The first game is tomorrow. Well, if he plays tomorrow, they play. I forget who they play. I was looking at this.
Is his first game tomorrow or Wednesday?
Well, I mean, I think he's gonna. Oh, I don't know. He probably played Wednesday.
Zarnu, what's up? What's up? Good to have you here. So, JD, let me. JD. The D stands for Dallas. Oh wow. So with that name, let me sit back and let's hear from JD on what he thinks about the Kyrie Irving trade to Dallas.
Oh, hold on. Let me just see what the schedule look like real quick. Oh, they play tomorrow and then they play on Wednesday. What you think?
This first game might be Wednesday. I don't know. But go ahead, man. Tell the people what JD thinks of this move.
I don't like it. I mean, I don't know. I was confused just as much as everybody. I don't know why Dallas went to go get him. Like you said, Luka is a ball dominant player. So I mean, it could, and it won't work. I don't know yet, just because like who's gonna play defense? Honestly, I just don't see how this team, like, they got better offensively, but you think Kyrie would have been the reason why they get past Phoenix? Who did they beat? Oh, they lost to Golden State.
Yeah.
I just think it's more of Kyrie, yeah, like he helps out a lot, but I think they need more help than just that. I think they need more like wing defenders, cause especially in the West, but I don't know. I gotta learn Dallas now, FD. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the situation. I'm just like upset that it happened that so quickly. Like, I thought it was for sure going to be the Lakers, but I guess not. And did you see what LeBron said? LeBron said,
Hold on. Did he say? I saw a tweet.
He said, I guess it was me or something. LeBron.
Yeah, so now this is always my thing, right? And then people are going to say that I'm bashing LeBron, but what does this have to do with LeBron?
I'm telling you, LeBron just loves the attention. He know what he's doing.
Everything to do with him.
You know damn well he was going to get him. I mean, just look at this. They don't. So, I mean, Christian Wood. I mean, is he
Christian
that
Wood's a player, man? Christian Wood's a player.
He's a hooper. I mean, Dwight Powell, Frank, that guy from the Knicks. Who else? Jaden Hardy, Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Green, Luca. Like, I just don't see this team. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, but as of right now, I don't see this team making it that far. And they don't even know if Kyrie's gonna stay. So I just don't know I don't know what's gonna happen. I honestly don't know. They said they're gonna make more moves supposedly.
Who, Dallas?
But I just don't see what else they could possibly do.
Hmm.
Now, like, out of all the teams you want to go to Dallas, out of all the teams you want to go to Dallas,
Well, it would have made less sense if he went to the Lakers.
I think if he was the Lakers, I think this would have been more of breaking news. You know what I mean? This definitely would have been on ESPN way more. It would have been on Twitter. It would have been everywhere. Like,
How do you say I can't play with LeBron and then I want to play with LeBron?
I don't know, man. They're this whole.
I called you just so everybody knows. I called JD the day that it was announced that Kyrie demanded a trade. I was hot. I don't think JD ever saw me that hot before. I was hot. I was frustrated. I just don't understand how a guy wants to be traded when he has refused a contract extension.
That was like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I agree, but now
it's not like nobody was offering him money.
They didn't offer him this year. Why
would you though? But JD, why would you? He doesn't play games, man. And then when he does play games, he plays well, but then he doesn't play games.
I'm just saying. I'm the FD. If you balling out like this, you know what I mean? Like, give him a little.
Are you really gonna say Kyrie Irving is balling out?
What?
If you have to say if he's on the court, he's not balling out.
FD, look up the stats, big fella. He's
I sent you and I posted games played.
But look at when he plays, though. It's not like
But if you have to say when he plays or if he plays,
okay, he plays.
He's not balling out.
He plays.
He's not consistent. He's not reliable. He's not dependable. That's what. So, but let me ask you this: if you sign a contract, right? The contract is dependable, right? That means you're signing to get paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say the team was like, you played tonight, but we're not going to pay you. That's a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but we sign you to something, and then you only play like 40 games, 25 games. And a lot of these games are, for whatever reason it is, he's not on the court. Who wants to sign someone to a long-term deal like that? Dallas is not even signing up for that. I guarantee you he won't even be in Dallas long.
He might not even play.
Not signing up for that. Let's go through some comments here. Dave says, as a Nets fan, I'm happy to see Kyrie leave. Had enough of his garbage and politics. Happy to see Dinwiddie back as well.
Y'all say that now. But when it's time to show up.
But at least you know Dinwiddie gonna play tonight.
But Dinwiddie, Kyrie. That's like you said, Jalen Brunson. Who better, Jalen Brunson or Kyrie? Come on.
That's a serious question. That's a serious question. Jalen Brunson's there every night. Jalen Brunson is playing today.
No way Jalen Brunson's better than Kyrie. It's not even close.
But JD, you're stuck on who's better. I'm talking about who's playing each night.
He gonna play. He gonna play.
No, he's not.
He gonna finish the year. I guarantee you, no more shenanigans to the end of the year.
You can't guarantee that.
I'll do the.
You want to?
I guarantee. That's my.
Let me read some stats to my people. You want to read some stats?
I'm telling you right now.
2011, 2012, 51 games.
He was hurt.
2012, 2013, 59 games.
Mm-hmm.
Then he said, you know what, I'm going to pick it up. 2013-14, 71 games. 2014-15, 75 games. 2015-16, 53 games. 2016-17, 72 games. And then this is when we get on that roller coaster ride right here. 2017-18, 60 games. 18-19, 67. 2019-20, 20 games. 2020-21, 54 games.
That's not bad. The 54 ain't bad.
Okay.
Because remember, it was cut off because the season.
Okay, JD. He didn't get paid for 54 games.
That was a COVID.
2021-22, 29 games. This year, he's played 40 games.
That's not bad. He only missed 10 games.
Okay.
That's not bad. That's compared to how the NBA is going right now. But look at the number, the points per game, the field goal percentage, everything that comes with it.
JD, I'm telling you, as someone who was talking about signing a contract, people begin to care less about that. They'll take a guy who's averaging 30 points a game, let's say, who's only there for 60 to 70% of the season, if that. They'll go get a guy who's there every night, averaging 21 points a game.
We'll see. Nah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, you know what? He gets a pass. And you probably
Cousin Collectibles dropping knowledge here, bro. You're only as good, and you say this about everybody else, JD.
I know. Hey, but
you're only as good as your availability.
But FD, when you are one of the top 5 point guards in the league, you kind of get like a little.
I don't really know if everybody's thinking he's top 5.
He's definitely top 5.
Is he top 5 as far as availability and dependability?
It goes like this. It goes Steph Curry, Kyrie, and then there's a big drop after that. Right now, how they're playing.
I would argue. I don't know what other people say. I want to know how you don't think Bronson plays well with Luka, but then you think Kyrie's about to blow up.
What? Because Kyrie's skill set matches Luka way better. He's a better shooter. He creates more. What else? What else does he plays? He can score when he needs to. It's not even close.
Okay. I can't wait to see how this season ends.
I hope, because I'm riding with my boy till we die, FD.
I know you are.
I'm right.
Also, we're gonna get in later how Derek Carr looked the same way in flag football.
Really, you go
as he did.
Hold on, changes. Really, it's
that's coming, people. We're gonna talk about Derek. I was about to post today, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I can't overwhelm JD right now.
Come on, it's all right.
Derek Carr looked the same way throwing in a flag football game as he does in the regular season. We'll talk about that later, though.
But I'm just saying, and one thing for sure, though, we'll see how it goes. If they play tomorrow, we'll see how they move tomorrow. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to get buckets, and both of them do get buckets. It's just Luka's going to want the ball. The thing with Luka, let me say this without everybody getting mad, because everybody loved Luka all of a sudden. I think he holds the ball way too much for the offense to start flowing. You know what I mean?
You know Kyrie can.
No, wait. Before you start, I'm just gonna tell you something. Luka holds the ball for like 20 seconds, and when it's nothing there, they're desperate for a move.
Well, I mean, in his defense, he was playing with guys that are not dependable and reliable.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like when Kyrie's Kyrie's playing, he's more efficient than when he's gonna play. He's playing. He's gonna play. When Kyrie plays, he doesn't take 20 seconds to make the offense go. It's like that. You could agree he's efficient with it. You know what I mean? He takes
when he's playing.
Demetrius
is dropping knowledge. Sick of Kyrie and the drama.
Is it really drama, or is it really just the media playing that role?
No, it's kind of drama.
No, I'm just saying.
David doubling down. David said Demetrius.
I'm just saying, Kyrie don't need 20 seconds to get a shot off. Kyrie's gonna take like 3-4 seconds and boom. They're gonna play a lot faster.
JD, when you become a fan, you just locked in. Huh?
Oh hell, FD, where my jersey?
No matter what your boys do,
we ride till we die. I signed that contract, FD. Once he got drafted, it's a lifelong contract. FD, I'm in it for the long run, no matter what the shenanigans is.
Sammy says Luka and Kyrie gonna win an NBA championship. Sammy, you believe that?
I just don't think Luka needs, like you said, Luka need to give the ball up because he takes 20 seconds, 18 seconds to get a shot off. That's why his shots are so difficult, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's so great." He's not. He's good. He's not a generational talent like everybody says he is. He's not.
You know what? There's a Luka fan out there who's like, "Man, I totally disagree."
FD, if they win a championship, I'll be surprised. If they win a championship, I will be surprised.
What year are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I think they need one more person because I mean. When you have the best player on the team has to play defense and like locked in, has to be locked in.
Hold up, who's the best player on the team now?
Well, I'm gonna say Kyrie, but everybody can say Luka.
You saying Kyrie is the best player now on the Dallas?
I think he's better offensively than Luka, yeah. But I'm just saying, he's better offensively than Luka Doncic.
Luka's averaging crazy points, right?
Come on now, it doesn't matter. I don't want to hear that. Look at how many shots he takes. Look at his efficiency. Come on. I'm saying like scoring wise, Kyrie's better, but I'm just saying Luka doesn't play both sides of the court like he's supposed, like the number one guy is supposed to. Look at Tatum. or Giannis.
You're locked in, man. You're locked in to Kyrie Irving.
Hold on, let me look at this man's stats.
Mervin said, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Read what they got to say.
Mervin says I got to see them play together before I can make any judgments.
No, I agree.
I'm already envisioning some things. So
I mean, where's Luka at? Luka,
the Suns offer CP3. Is that real? Like, who wants CP3?
I wouldn't. Where is Luka at?
Hey, you don't nobody want CP3.
Is Luka not even a top 10? Luka's not even a top 10.
In what?
In scoring? Oh yeah. Oh, he's second.
Yeah, he is.
Sorry.
I don't even have to look that up. Oh yeah.
Let me see efficiency.
You know, the last 7 games, he's averaging like 40-some points a game.
How many points is this man averaging? Okay, 33. How many shots are you taking? Okay, 22. Okay, field goal percentage. Okay. God damn. Oh, okay.
Numbers don't lie, dude.
No, I'm going through it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, okay, that's not looking that bad. But
it's not looking bad at all. So somebody's gonna take a point cut. So just like I told you about Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, someone's gonna lead this team. Still gonna be Luka. Someone's gonna take it back.
But at the end of the day, who do you think is gonna take the last shot? Who would you let the last shot go to, Kyrie or Luka?
It's gonna be Luka.
But you think that's the best move, though?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
The Reverend says I just will wait for them to play for 10 games and decide. Luka no longer has to carry the mask.
But see, they compare it to like Luka and LeBron. They're two different players. It's two different players.
Who? Luka and LeBron.
Like they're saying, well, Kyrie played with LeBron before, and that's how Luka plays. No.
Well, they're both. Well, Luka and LeBron are both ball dominant, though.
Yeah, but Luka doesn't play defense. He doesn't do that.
LeBron's not playing defense. He played back when he was with Kyrie.
Do you think Luka makes players around him better? Honestly.
Yeah, I do.
Who?
Everybody they just got rid of.
Everybody that just got rid of?
Yeah. Watch Dinwiddie. Did you watch Dinwiddie?
He was a baller before you went over there.
Did you watch him with the Washington Wizards?
I mean, it's the Wizards, FD. You watch when he was with the Knicks, he was solid. The Nets, I'm sorry.
I don't know if I've ever used Dinwiddie and baller in the same sentence.
He's balling, FD. I'm just saying, does Luka really make other players around him better? And I'm probably gonna get like attacked this week for this, but
yeah, he does, man. He does.
Wow, you really think so?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna watch more.
Dinwiddie is averaging the most per game right now since his time in Brooklyn in 2018, 19, 20.
He was coming off the bench.
But he was still averaging 16.8 and 20.6.
That's not bad.
Who was he playing with in 2019, 20, and 20 and 21?
D'Angelo Russell. Remember? He was with D'Lo at the time when they made the playoffs?
Yep.
Look, I'm just saying this. Like everybody says, we got to watch them a few games to see how it goes. I agree. But think about it right now. I'm not too high on Luka anyway. I mean, like he's cool. But when people say he's a generational talent, that just like throws me off to a different. Like it doesn't make sense. Then we're saying that he's the next biggest thing coming out of the NBA. That's what it's telling me. And you and me always have this.
You know, look, JD, you do know. Let's just be for real. Luka's gonna have a more successful career than Kyrie. Not
unless he wins a title.
I mean, he'll win a title if he gets with a player like LeBron James. Kyrie wasn't gonna lead the team to a title. No.
But I'm saying I don't even think Luka's gonna get a MVP in the NBA. I don't think he will.
Hey, Kyrie's never gonna be MVP.
Well, me either. I don't think so. But he got something else. He got a ring.
Yeah, I mean, bro, when you play with Shaq, when you play with this is with a knock against Kobe. When you play with Shaq, when you play with LeBron, this is a knock. This is some people that knocked down Dwayne Wade.
No, it was the other way around.
No, it's not.
Which one are you talking about? When he went with Shaq or with LeBron?
When LeBron went to Miami, you're going to win if you're playing with LeBron, man.
Yeah,
if you're a somewhat decent player, you're going to win with LeBron. You're going to win with Shaq.
I know, but it's a team sport, FD. Come on now.
Yeah, but Kyrie is going to win with LeBron. He's going to win.
Shaq, but it says the thing, Shaq won without Kobe, so you can't really say that.
Yeah, but Shaq went to Dwayne Wade and won. Shaq took a back seat.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
Shaq was way in the rearview mirror on that championship. Now
I wouldn't say way. He was like
he was
still.
way. He was way.
But I'm just saying, FD. I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, it's just like they all need each other. And then you don't think so? Everybody plays a role in that.
You could take
Don't
a pretty decent to good point guard, put him with LeBron. They're going to win a championship. Right now, LeBron doesn't even have. Right now, as we speak, LeBron does not have a point guard.
You telling me you take Kyrie out of that 2016 team? They're winning the championship still.
I can name 3 or 4 guards.
Oh my god!
You could plug into that situation with Kevin Love and other people that were on that team. That they will be in
the. They did not win. Remember 15 when Kyrie got hurt? They didn't win. Matthew Dellavedova came in.
We're not talking about taking your point guard or what. We're talking about replacing the point guard with a very good to good point guard with LeBron James. LeBron James doesn't really fail with a good point guard.
But who would you put in? I don't see anybody that.
I think you can name any top 7 point guard.
Not with Westbrook. Only person I think that has
is Westbrook a top 7 point guard?
At the time, yeah.
I would argue that.
He won MVP. He won MVP like 2 years later.
I mean, Harden has won MVP. Would you say, okay, well, if you put Harden in instead of Kyrie Irving, what LeBron? They're in that same.
I don't know because I think Harden holds the ball just as much as LeBron does. I don't know.
You see what Philly, he'll let the ball go.
Well, he got no choice because he don't got it anymore.
Oh well, I mean, I'm just telling you, if you play with a legendary player like LeBron, Shaq, Jordan, some of these other people, you're going to be in the mix. It's one thing to take LeBron off Cleveland and ask where's Cleveland going to be, than to take Kyrie off Cleveland and ask where would Cleveland be. Two different things. Dave says, you think KD going to get traded? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
He might skedaddle.
I don't know if he's going to be there next year or long term, but I really don't think so. Dave G says Brunson's a true point guard, my man. I'd rather have him over Kyrie, who misses games because of birthday parties or just shows up when he wants.
Wow, what a loser. Damn.
What a loser. I mean, Dave.
Why are we getting to this point?
I salute you, sir.
Why are we getting to this point? What a loser. Damn.
Okay. There's a lot of people feel like this.
Okay, well, look at the last time the Kyrie played the Knicks and see what happened. My bad. Oops, I forgot.
The Reverend says it's about winning and people are very fickle. Good evening, everyone. What's up, Feed the Gods?
Unbelievable. You're really taking Jalen Brunson.
Hey, Dave, who's more of a shooting guard? You talking about Kyrie?
Y'all really said.
People always get on Steph Curry about that.
Kyrie's a point. Steph Curry's like they're both hybrid guards. I mean, they're not traditional.
Is Ja Morant a point guard?
I don't even think he don't. No, don't get. No, we're not changing the subject, FD. We stay in what's more important.
If Ja Morant's a point guard, Steph Curry's a point guard.
Then Kyrie's a point guard too. Then, if that's the case, I'm just saying I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about a player that hasn't done anything yet. We will talk about that like towards the end of the show.
Okay.
And him talking about there's nobody to worry about in the West. That's a lie because there's another team they got to worry about in the West, and it's Dallas now for sure.
You think so?
What?
Are you gonna get a Dallas Kyrie Irving?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna see one on you.
I hate that. I hate their jerseys. Their jerseys are. I was looking at some jerseys. I was like, come on.
I already knew you would.
I can't even pull it off. You know what I mean? Like you can be like, JD, what's this? I'm like, shit. I don't even know what I got on. But I might. I mean, we'll see how it goes.
Sammy says Luka gonna make Kyrie look like MVP.
What? See, y'all just.
Bronson is very talented. Dallas just did not want to pay him in the next year. That is true.
He is.
I wonder if they're going to want to pay a guy who's around 65% of the time.
Who?
Kyrie Irving.
Let me see when the last time they played the Knicks, just to see how this went.
Dave says Texas is not a blue state.
Oh, last time they played, Jalen Brunson only had 26 points and Kyrie had 32. Oh, but it's okay. Let me see what Jalen Brunson had.
But did KD play again?
No, KD didn't. FD. No, this is recently. This is like a week.
I watch the games all the time, bro. KD didn't play that game. That's why Kyrie had points.
He's still putting up buckets when KD's still there.
Okay.
FD, hold on. Wait, you really taking Jalen Brunson over Kyrie right now?
I would rather have. This is why I posted this today.
So
I would rather have.
If you were to make a team, you'll go. Oh well, you know what? I need a guard, so let me get Jalen Brunson.
If it was between him and Kyrie, if there was two guys standing there, let's roll with Brunson. At least I know he's gonna be here.
Well, who's in the chat tonight? Let us know because who y'all taking?
Everybody Brunson or Brunson with Luka or Kyrie with Luka. Who you got?
We gotta wait because I don't know, but I'll just off the bat I'm going Kyrie and Luka.
I thought you would. The Reverend Rips. Kyrie has some drama, but he also has his views about things. It is how you are promoted by the media.
Yeah, but this stuff, FD.
Reverend, I'm talking about just stepping foot on the court and playing games. I'm not talking about the rest of it. You're not going to hear me talk about what an individual believes. If a person believes the earth is flat,
it is.
No, I'm not even laughing. I'm not even joking. You would hear me say nothing about that. I'm just talking about stepping foot on the court and actually playing the game.
That's true, but I'm just saying the media does portray him like as this dysfunctional player, but the stuff that he does that nobody sees, come on now, he does a lot for the
Reverend says Luka took the Mavs to the finals without much help. Kyrie? Question mark.
Hey, come on, if he does that without Kyrie, they might go all the way.
Okay.
And plus, he's in the West, so now Golden State got their kryptonite.
I don't think Golden State has more to worry about than Dallas.
But I mean, honestly,
I'm gonna be for real. Like I watch Golden State, I watch everybody really, but Golden State has internal stuff they got to get right. Steph just hurt his knee. They got to still develop Kuminga wise, and Kuminga's playing very well. And then they got Denver. They got other teams that people can talk about Dallas. What always gets me is when there's a trade, people start talking about the teams. Like, no.
I don't know.
Dallas gave up a lot today to get two players.
I mean, he's better than all those players that they gave up, though. I'm just starting. I'm just saying, but
I do know more players spread the floor than two players.
That's true. But now we'll see. We'll see how they really play because I mean, I don't know. I mean, who knows? They just could spark a run and then they go all out. But right now, from what I looks of it, I think Dallas is 6 right now. They're barely in the play. They might make the play if they don't, pick it up. Let me check it out one more time.
So are you watching Dallas going forward or Brooklyn?
Unless KD come back, I really don't want to watch Brooklyn. Only reason why I'll watch Brooklyn is because of Cam Thomas, which I've been talking about, FD. So before everybody's like, "Oh, you're just jumping on him because he had 44 last night," I've been talked about Mr. This ain't funny. Have you seen that? He's like he never smiles. Mr.
I've
Cam
never seen him
Thomas.
smile. I never thought about that. I've never seen him smile.
Let me see. So they're in 6th place right now, 28 and 26. Who's below them? Golden State, Minnesota, Jazz, and the Pelicans. So all they got to do is win. Oh, I mean, it's not. Damn, the West is really tight right now. It's like 5 games. 5 games.
The Reverend suggests, do you think your judgment's been clouded?
Then what is it? Star Wars? I mean, when he's wrong. But you gotta ride till you ride with him till you die. That's how it is. I mean, it is what it is at this point. You gotta be with him when it's good, and you gotta be with him when it's bad. That's how it is. That's how life is. Now, if he could get out of this hole that he's in, then that makes me look like a genius. If not, then I'm looking crazy. But that's what makes sports so fun, right? You find a team or a player that you really like, and you just ride with them. I mean, fortunately, people are crazy and have like antics besides playing their sport. But at the end of the day,
well, like I said again, you could do whatever. But
I know that's true. I mean,
all I need you to come, step on that court, get in that locker room, lead some fellas, lead some young ladies, whatever sport you're in. Let's come out here and do it. Whatever else you're talking about. Man, I play with some people who have some wild ideas about stuff. I don't care what you're talking about.
Yeah.
As long as you come out here and handle your business. Next flow. Perfect day for what's the flavor with my two favorite content creators, JF. Thank you, Dex.
At least he switched it up.
As a blue Aluka Prism rookie card owner, great card. Good, he finally has help.
So does
Man,
he?
I think that's the joy. It's good to see him with help, and I'm interested more in how Luka plays with that help than anything else. How's he going to play with someone over there that he could throw the rock to, and he expects something from probably more than he did some other people?
But do you think like does his cards go up like that? Do you think his value goes up that much?
Luka?
Yeah.
No, I
But-
think his value is already high. I don't know.
But does it like you know what people are like? Oh,
The
just
question is, does Kyrie Irving cards go up? That's the question.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's the real question.
When Dallas comes around next month, let me know what you guys say. I'm telling you, if you would have went to LA, I would have brought my whole Kyrie collection, and I'm
You wasn't
buying.
going to LA, bro.
I know, but if he would have, I'm bringing all my Kyrie stuff I got, and I would have got rid of everything, started over. I'm okay with starting over, but I just like is that the team like so? Are they really the team that's gonna compete with the Nuggets or the Warriors, whoever it is? Like, you think they have enough firepower to do that?
No, I don't think they're
I don't think
any
so.
better. I think they're probably maybe even worse than they just were.
I don't know about worse, because you got like what 2 of the top 15 players in the league right now. That's pretty good. I might argue top 10, but I don't feel like it.
Yeah, I just don't see.
Where do you have Luka right now as the top player in the league right now? Where top 5, top 3, top 1, or as they say,
I
top
would
2?
say
Not
Luka's top 5 player in the league right now.
like top 2, not 1. I mean, not was it? What they say?
Yeah,
Top 2, not 2.
I hate to just throw out. I would stick by top 5.
Who is the top player in the league right now? Because it hasn't been talked about lately with everybody being hurt.
I think it's so much parity, man. There's probably a lot of people at one. There's at least 3 people probably at one. People are sleeping on Embiid. He can't even start the All-Star game. He's playing the best ball I've ever seen him play. And people need to stop disrespecting the man. He's been disrespected right now. He's leading the league in scoring. He's shooting great from the field. He's grabbing rebounds. And he's still coming off the bench in the All-Star game.
So what? So it's what? Embiid, Jokic.
The Jokers. But we always talk about how big men don't ... But the league is controlled a lot by big men.
It's not relatable to like
Claxton's coming up. There's a lot of big men doing stuff out here.
It's not a relatable position for everybody.
Why is it not relatable? So I got to be 5'8" to relate to a 5'8".
No, I mean, like, who's gonna like want to be like Jokic or Embiid? Like, they don't see that. They not the average hobby fan.
Is that what people do? People look at somebody and want to be like them? Or
No, but well, that's a possibility. Yeah, people want to be like LeBron. People have a higher chance of being a Ja Morant or a Stephen Curry than a Jokic. But
I would say being a Ja, a Steph, or LeBron is as far away as being 7 feet tall, athletic, and shooting a basketball.
I mean, as a style of play, that's what I mean. Like dribble.
They envision them wanting to play.
Yeah,
like
I guess.
Look, I've never looked at sports like that, so I don't know.
Well, growing up,
or Magic at 6'9" and be like, you know what, I want to play like that. Maybe Michael Jordan back then. Maybe so. Man, I can get it.
No,
maybe
but okay. So how do I say this? What forget. I don't care. You know what? You guys already got me mad about this Kyrie situation. Do the people in the hobby, like our influencers that people look up to, I'm not gonna name any names, do they really understand sports, basketball, football? I could say you and me had conversations about this. So we both have good knowledge on the sport, as you know. Mm-hmm. So we know who's actually good and we know who is balling. We're not chasing.
I feel like I'm informed. Some people may think,
I feel like I'm informed.
Some people out there may say, well, I don't agree with anything.
I wouldn't say I'm a casual. I understand. I think you and me have a good understanding of basketball.
I attempt to.
But I think it's more people chasing the players, not the player that's actually hooping. Like you said, no one's buying Embiid, no one's buying Jokic. People, like you said, people don't realize the best players are controlled by big men right now.
A lot of it is, but I think also people buy cards and hope and wish the player is good.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's their
Like even though I have James Wiseman cards or Tyrese Maxey cards, or I'm not sitting thinking, man, I hope that player is good. I'm watching them and seeing how they develop. What do they do?
you know, be a good example. You're not gonna like this, but Drew Holiday. I'm just saying like a random player, Drew Holiday type. He's balling both sides of the court, but he's not getting the love that the hobbyists are
Well,
giving.
first he's in Milwaukee.
That's true, but
He's not gonna get what, and then he's a soft spoken. Like he's not a.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear about you. Drew Holiday is almost a 180 from Kyrie, bro. Drew Holiday is coming out. When I watch the Bucks, I already know Drew Holiday is gonna be on the court.
That boy hooping, FD, and that's why he made the All-Star team.
Contributing, yeah, but he's not a player that's gonna bring attention to himself.
He let his game bring it to him. That's why. I can't think of another player.
He's a solid player.
Who's another player that doesn't get like respect like that? Like Damian Lillard, you could throw out there.
In another small market team, is kind of stagnant. Just like Anthony Simons on that team. Anthony Simons, I think, is a good player. He doesn't get the notoriety that he would if he went someplace else.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard. But I'm just saying, like, can you imagine if ESPN, like Skip Bayless and Stephen A, these Kendrick Perkins, they start getting into the hobby? You think they have a better advantage to buy cards than we do because they understand the game, or you think it's more of a numbers game?
Well, I would say unless it's a green room thing, Kendrick Perkins watches basketball, plays basketball, and he doesn't even seem to know basketball. You listen to some of the stuff Kendrick Perkins is talking about?
Well, Kendrick Perkins, he just say whatever he can to be on media.
He's going after ratings or shock value or what. The other day he was on ESPN eating a meal while he's on ESPN.
Yeah,
off a paper plate. So I mean,
like Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. If they got into
to me, when those two guys talk, I almost agree totally from my perspective, exactly what they're talking about.
But
they're the inner workings of what the locker room is, how players think. That I just agree with them on a bunch of stuff because they come with a player's perspective that's like down to earth, and they're gonna break stuff down to you.
They're so good at what they do.
And most people wouldn't even tell you.
Them and JJ Redick, those three are just.
I also think that Quentin Richardson. No, is it Quentin Richardson? No, it's
the Knuckleheads. Darius Miles.
Yeah, they do a very good job.
They do. I just think all the smoke got it all.
Yeah, they do their thing. But they give you a perspective that the average person walking around who may have never been in the locker room
makes it relatable. Yeah, makes it relatable. Like I'm locked in.
And it really is my approach to the hobby. Like I look at a bunch of things about a player and about a team situation when I start thinking about, okay, where's this team going to go? And maybe I have some old school principles. People may look and say, well, FD, that doesn't really matter right now. Defense doesn't really matter. How a person carries themselves doesn't really matter. What their diet is like doesn't really matter. But to me, it does. I've known people who know Derrick Rose. I know what Derrick Rose was doing his first 3-4 years in the league. He was still in Chicago a lot. He was still at Simeon High School a lot. He was going back up to visit. He was eating trash. And he started having joint issues. Now, somebody could say, oh, well, FD, that's just happenstance. Okay. So then when I project and look at a player like Anthony Edwards, who I think has all the talent in the world, hopefully his maturation catches up with him or allow him to have a longer career. Same thing with Ja. You want to see certain things out of his game. You want to see certain things out of his attitude. Memphis fighting every week almost is old.
It's like a ghetto high school team.
Yeah, it's old. Like, what is that? I'm out here proving masculinity or manhood or whatever I think I'm doing. Let's win games.
Yeah, that's at the end of the day, that's all people care about. They don't care
focus on getting better. Jaren Jackson Jr. just made an all-star team. I'm happy to see that. I keep up on all this. I just don't sit around and just watch Golden State. I'm watching sports all the time, watching games and looking at players and thinking about stuff all the time. I'm happy to see a Jaren Jackson Jr. make his first all-star team. Or Julius Randle, we talked about a couple of weeks ago, make his second all-star team. Me personally, I think it should have been Brunson, but it's Julius Randle. I'm happy for him. So I mean, I don't know, man. I just look at stuff sometimes like, what are people doing? What are they thinking about? They definitely not thinking long term. You know,
No,
I mean, I don't know.
yeah, it's just crazy to me. Like the people in the
And then
hobby.
I noticed, like, I look behind the scenes, like, okay, when Shannon Sharp had the disagreement with T. Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies, right? There were some guys. If you go back and look at this tape, Shannon is sitting here. There's some guys sitting to his left. There are three guys that stand up and walk towards Shannon Sharp. Who are they?
Oh yeah, the homies, the big homies.
But the homie, like, I remember when Kevin Garnett had homies. I remember when Kevin Garnett had like 12 guys living with him from Chicago.
Oh, so you're
So
saying
who
that
are
it was?
these guys that got up and approached Shannon Sharp?
Oh, you're
I've
saying that was
looked,
their entourage?
yeah, I've looked over and over again. Who are these guys? And they were actually talking to Shannon Sharp. Who are they?
They shouldn't even be on that part.
These guys sit front row. They sit front row in Memphis because I've seen them. They sit front row on the road. Who are they? Are
That's
they
probably
bodyguards? Are they friends?
That's probably Jaw's boys. So I don't know.
So there's a report that came out about Ja
The shooting, right?
having some people. Well, there was no shots fired. There was a laser pointed at some folks that Ja said never happened, and one of his friends got banned from games for a year because of this. Now I've seen also more and more. It's not just them. The other day, Doc Rivers' son got into an altercation with Mo Bamba, right?
But that was Mo Bamba and them. That wasn't Austin Rivers' fault.
Is it now? Because Austin Rivers shot a three. Supposedly Mo Bamba said, sitting behind him, "We're not in high school anymore."
But they said that they were chirping at him the whole time.
But okay, but JD, I can chirp, bro. We play ball, man.
I'm just saying, he probably said something.
But that's chirping, bro. There are people talking about people's mothers. There are people cursing. There are people saying all kinds of stuff. I've heard all kinds of stuff. I've heard people say race things. I've heard all kinds of stuff.
No, I agree. But I'm just saying, but the player that said the statement was from the Magic. So I don't know if that was true or not.
Yeah, but my point is, whatever was said, we're to the point now where we're physically reacting to people. And Rivers got handled, man. Did you watch that video?
I mean, FD was like 1 against 8. What you talking about? Of course he's gonna get handled.
Come on, man. When he got up off the ground, he wanted no part of getting back into that scrum. I don't understand. Maybe I'm at a loss, man. I don't. Anybody out there who's in the comments, let me know what's going on today. And then I asked somebody the question the other day. Okay, so we got all this scrapping and physicalness in basketball, right? Do you see that in football?
Well, it's already enough physical needs. That's already enough for them. That's why FD know that.
Is it? I mean, somebody's probably chirping in football. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if it's because players are not doing 3-4 years in college. I mean, I don't know what it is. They have more time to mature.
I think it's
Sammy says Luka going to be better than MJ. JD.
Who?
Wow.
Who's that? See, y'all saying this dude is like a This is why y'all trip people.
Sammy said Luka made them with it, and Brunson and Porzingis, everybody got.
Okay, that's not true. You guys give this Luka guy. You guys give Luka a lot of credit for not winning. Yeah, you guys do the same thing for John Morant. You guys do the same thing for Jason Tatum.
In that microwave era, man, you put something in the burrito in the microwave. You press a button, man. You're eating in a second.
I know, but like, come on.
No time for development.
But you guys people gotta just stop. They're putting all their money into players that haven't proved themselves. They prove themselves in the regular season. Anybody can prove themselves in the regular season. Prove me wrong in the postseason when it matters. You know what I mean?
Dave G says you're smoking something.
The only thing I'm smoking is the truth. You feel me? And I don't do that.
No, JD.
I am a role model in the community, and I will not put myself in harm's way. That was my teleprompter right here. Things get sour.
Dexfo says Dallas and 2-3. Excuse me, it's 2-3, and 4 is away from a ring. Backcourt locked in. Center court locked in. You know what this is going to start though? This is going to start that Luka championship talk. That's what this is.
What?
I already see it. This is going to start.
That's what I'm saying. I guarantee you. You know what's gonna make me so mad? Like FD, this Burbank show is gonna make me just so mad because everybody's gonna demoralize Kyrie. They're not gonna give him his credit. Like, well, Luka's about to make Kyrie the top 5 player, and you know what I mean. People are just gonna be hyping up Luka to the point where Kyrie's like a type letter C player coming in. Like, come on now, Kyrie could hold his own just as much as Luka. I'm just telling y'all right now, y'all do not disrespect one of the greatest point guards ever just because Luka hasn't won anything. At least Kyrie won something. He's accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
It may be one, but hey, Luka ain't got none. Woo, that was a bar.
Rav says you sound like Stephen A. Smith.
Well, as long as he's telling the truth, I'll take it.
Sammy says you gotta stop hating on Luka.
I'm not hating. I didn't know telling the truth is hating. Come on now, there's a difference.
Kevin says Luka did not make Brunson or KP better. These dudes are playing better on the current teams. They are.
Yeah. You know why?
That's because they're playing with a person that's not ball dominant right now. Like Brunson is distributing the ball. Brunson has made Randall better.
Damn, you just on fire today, huh? Where local at? Local probably not here. No. Turn on the back signal.
No matter where local is, it's true. Kyrie did hit the game winner. He did. Big shot. Big shot. The Reverend, it is a team sport, JD. You just said it, and Kyrie is not a team player.
He will be. He has no choice. We'll see. Mark Cuban about to talk to him.
You see how I lean back on that?
Come on, man. Y'all see. Let the play do the I'm talking.
Alex says he'd rather have Curry than Kyrie.
I don't know.
Kimden, FD, that was true only in the East. He wasn't making the finals every year if he was in the West. Eastern Conference is weak at the time. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we ain't arguing with that. There's always
hey, let me ask you this. So this week, and I'm gonna get back to these comments. Oh, hold up. Drew Holiday could replace Kyrie.
Oh, let's keep going, FD. Keep going. Wait,
so,
keep going.
This week, LeBron is going to break a record held by Kareem for years. Does anybody here care about that record? Does anybody here like 38-3-87 is passionate about LeBron breaking that record? Anybody here passionate about that? Just think about it. Hit me in the comments. Dave G says facts. Dexo, how awesome would it be if every week on What's the Flavor, both JF Dizzle were doing this show eating Wingstop? I don't eat wings.
You don't eat meat, man.
I don't do that, bro.
Unless Rick Ross sponsors us.
And even when I ate meat, I did not like Wingstop.
Thank you. Finally, somebody speaks their mind.
Not, to me, it's not even like real.
Yeah, my wife loves Wingstop. Wingstop is alright.
High in sodium. We don't even get on this. And there's no meat on the bone, bro. You buy them bone.
Yeah, and then like
if you get wingless, boneless wings, you buy them batter. You get batter.
What type of wings do they make? Because I feel like chickens ain't that small.
I mean, I don't know. Dexfo, you got love for Wingstop?
I mean, we should. You know what? We should at least at least once a month we do a show. Like we haven't done a live show together in a minute.
So it's just so loud at Wingstop. Like we stopped at Wingstop to watch the Golden State play someone, and this is very loud in there. It's like it's hard.
Are you sure it's not Buffalo Wild Wings?
Oh, I went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Sure. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. Wow.
I haven't been to Wingstop in a while, but I don't even like Buffalo Wild Wings either.
No. Wait, were you a bone-in or boneless person?
I used to be boneless, and I went to bone. Then I went back to boneless. And
you might as well just get some chicken nuggets, FD. You going boneless?
But chicken nuggets, McDonald's is not real food, man.
But I'm just saying, like, if you're eating boneless, you might as well get some chicken nuggets from Wendy's or something. It's the same thing.
Bro, you don't mess with that. Man.
It's like a chicken tender. Come on now.
No. Christopher King, I'm not a Luka fan, but Luka is a superstar. I hear that Luka hater.
A superstar. Damn.
He's a superstar.
Okay, let's see a superstar. Let's do it. Yeah, probably.
He do what?
Is he a superstar?
Dave G says Nuggets gonna come out of the West. Dave, you know people have been saying that for 5 years. You do know that, right? We all know Denver is not coming out of the West, and Utah, no matter who the team is or who's on it, it's not coming out either. So that's just what I believe, but I could be wrong. Joker is playing well this year. He has a little better talent around him. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think so though. Denver looks like the best team in the West if Golden State doesn't trade for a center. Well, we get the answers by Thursday. I don't know if Golden State's making moves. I think they're playing coy a little bit because they say they're not, but something tells me they're gonna make a move.
They're fine. They're just playing.
Are they fine?
They're fine.
So you gotta play Joker. Last year you got
they beat him in 5 games. FD, what are you worried about?
I won't beat him in
What are you
4.
worried about?
Dominate. We'll dominate, baby.
They beat him in 5 games. They took out the Grizzlies in 5, I think, or was it 6, 5?
Like that.
The hardest series was the first round 1. Who was round 1? That was their hardest series, and then they just blew by everybody else.
Well, I mean, I remember the Bulls used to win, sweep the first series. That's back when the first series was 3 games.
Oh man,
and, they didn't go past 5 with anybody, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, why are you guys worried about the Warriors?
Jokic on card autos. Thanks me later. Giannis on card autos do like 700. Joker's like 250. Joker wins finals.
Yeah, but no one's buying. Like, you guys understand, if you have a business, you really gonna buy a Jokic card? Like, go do me a favor. When you guys go to Burbank, count how many times you say the name Jokic,
or see his card.
Yeah, maybe because Burbank's gonna be a big show. But like, when you go to your next card show, just say count how many times you say the word Jokic or Embiid, and see what cards you come out with. You ain't gonna climb nothing. Like, even Murray's don't even sell like that. Like, honestly, they should.
Murray card.
But I'm saying, honestly, Embiid's and Jokic cards should be flooding the market right now because the way they're playing. This goes back to the hobby watching sports and an actual person that knows sports, like that understands the game. It's complete opposite.
Well, that's probably why I was so hyped on Wiseman, and other people like, why are you hyped on Wiseman?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. People don't understand.
Watch the game, you have not seen a guy like him.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, to me, that gets me hyped. It was like when I first saw Shaq and first saw Tim Duncan. It gets you hyped.
There's one player that I just watched. It's Shea. The last person that I really took like a big gamble on or loved is Shea. And look what he's balling. Because before, no one was talking about him. Nobody was talking about him, and he was balling out. Now
you've been talking about Shea for a while.
So now everybody's talking about. I just wish I had more cards on him. But that his cards, when you're not playing well, the cards are not coming out. You know that. It's rare for good cards to come out. But now he's playing well. A lot of cards are going up, like rare cards. So it's weird. If you play well, the better cards come out. It's really hard to be ahead of the game right now because nobody wants to put out their Bobos or anything like that. But I'm just saying, Jokic and Embiid should be flooding the market as we speak. They're that great. They're that great.
Denver looks like a juggernaut.
They got depth though, FD. They got a team. They got a team. I'm telling you this right now. But you know what? It's Denver.
They got the same record as the Celtics. Are you realizing this?
Who has the best record in the league right now? Is it still
Celtics are 37-16? Nuggets are 37-17. The Celtics have a better winning percentage by 1 game than Denver. Is anybody saying the Celtics are a juggernaut?
They might be now, honestly. With Kyrie out of Brooklyn.
When was the last team? We do this every year, people. We do this every year. What was the last team that had number 1 seed, won championship?
Kobe.
We do this every year. It always cracks me up what we do every year. There's a trade. LeBron said something the other day that was ingenious. Trade deadline happens every year. Every year. And we get so excited about the trade deadline every year.
Because that's just the media hyping up the trade deadline.
Yeah, but who made a move on the trade deadline? Not in baseball, but in basketball, and won a championship that same year. Who?
Pau Gasol. Oh, that same year. Okay.
That same year.
Yeah.
Who
No,
won a championship?
they won it. They won it the year after.
Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Every year we talk about the same stuff.
Everybody speculates. That's all it is. It's too much speculation.
Every year. It's like we forget. Oh man, this happened. Same thing happened last year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Every year there's a team that's like 4 to 6 seed that wins the championship. Last year, Golden State, I mean, they started out well, then they didn't end great. Draymond was out for a month. Clay was coming back. No, I mean, it's just wild, man. Dave G says the reason why I take Brunson over Kyrie is because Brunson can make a team better like he did with the Knicks. Kyrie is just a one-man show. From the bench, says Steph Curry must think he's only played 70% of the games this year. Not a team player. From the bench. I love when you make these comments, right? So, did Steph not play because he was injured, or did he just not play? So the source of why you're not on the court matters, right?
I agree. No, I mean, I don't got
Right?
nothing.
I just want to hear from the bench. It matters.
I'm not gonna say that about Curry because Curry's a top 10 player of all time. I ain't gonna. There's nothing to
I
say.
will say again, Rev, who was the number 1 seed that won the championship? Feed the gods. Is anyone excited for the card for UFC 284?
I think it's this weekend. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna win that fight. That fight is gonna be insane.
Is this weekend when? Same weekend as Super Bowl?
No, it's Saturday. It's I think if this is the fight, it's a good card. So I might leave Burbank early just to watch it because this is gonna be a good card. But man, this is gonna be a good one.
The Reverend says he loves Korea, but he would never say that he's the second best LW in hockey.
I know. I mean, I just say it.
Camden says that Giannis is the top player in the league.
I don't know. I think it's Jokic, right? Jokic or Embiid, honestly.
Dallas will be rocking, and the only reason Kyrie could ever consider coming to Dallas is Luka.
Yeah, but you rather play with Luka than LeBron and AD?
JD, I don't think he was ever going to the Lakers.
No, but I'm saying, who would you rather play with, LeBron or AD?
Again, I would play with Luka.
I mean, then AD and LeBron?
First, he's already said he doesn't want to play with LeBron, and AD is like what from the bench just said. He's never on the court. You know, I looked him up the other day. AD's played 29 games.
How far am I? What was my bet? 50 games?
I think he has. Are there 30, 36 games of? Hold on. The Lakers have played.
No, he just has to play like 20%, like 80, 60%.
The Lakers have played 54 games. So there's 28 left.
Mm-hmm.
So if he plays those games, he will ease over 50. If he plays all of those games.
He played 60. I doubt it though. He probably,
Well,
depends how serious.
If AD gets to 50.
Because he needs to play for them to make a run. He needs to play. I don't care. You got to get in. You have to be in rhythm going to.
And he said he's still trying to get his legs on him. That's
what I'm saying. You can't go in the playoffs. Oh, I don't have my legs under. Like you got to play. That's why there's a regular season for you guys the team to gel. It's not just.
These guys are tired of these regular season games. They're tired of that. Man.
I know, but you guys, games are just another form of practice. That's what it is. You get paid for it. Shit.
Dave G says if I'm Mavs, I go out and go get Siakam.
Siakam's not going to fit. Well, actually, he might, because he would play that.
Siakam would do well with Luka.
Then no, he's saying Kyrie, Luka, and Siakam. I think that'd be a good.
Yeah, but I said Siakam will play well with Luka.
I think he'll play well with Kyrie too.
Yeah, he would.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't think they're gonna. If they get Siakam, they're gonna have to give up Christian Wood. I don't think they're gonna give up Christian Wood. Christian Wood is just as good as Siakam, but bigger.
Well, Christian Wood has really showed his worth.
That's what I'm saying. So you give him?
He has really showed what he can do.
They give up size. They're already little enough. I don't know. We'll see.
Garrett says, "What are the pros of the PSA Collectors Cup?
What are the pros?
Don't you get reduced prices?
You get their deals that they usually throw out every month. There's certain services you get that somebody else that doesn't have a collectors club have. So there's perks. I'm part of the club because I
And
get
I
that.
am not. I know JD is. I am not. I really
Oh,
just started.
but somebody that's not part of the club got his submission faster than me, so you must have that star treatment. He must have wrote something on the note. This is FD rolling with FD. Can you please
No, I'm a
submit?
humble person, bro. I don't throw names around.
Please submit my cards as soon as possible. Thank you. And then Junior signs it. There.
YS79. What is the score? Let me know what you're talking about. Alex, you guys forgot about Kawhi Leonard. What about Kawhi Leonard? Point guard?
We're talking about top player.
Unavailable? I want people to realize though, Kawhi is actually recovering from an injury.
He needs to play. He needs to play. So
yeah, I think he needs to be. I think they need to have him on a program he's on. He plays when he can. You know, when he has swollen his knee. There's probably no back-to-backs for him, just like Klay Thompson.
He needs to play, FD. There's no and it's about it. He needs to play.
Is Portland window closing? Was it ever open, Zerny?
I don't think Damian Lillard's ever going to win a championship.
All right, unless he leaves. He might want
one. Unless he sucks up his pride and like, I'm out of here.
Get one late. Say what you want, but Westbrook is a reliable player. Well, Westbrook is playing much better now, coming off the bench and in the role he's in, than he did as a starter. But it wouldn't surprise me if the Lakers still try to move in the offseason. Kyrie trade remind me of the year we got Rondo. Very high upside, but potential to go up in fire. Rondo is definitely his own person. Is he still with Cleveland? Is he in the league right now?
Yeah, I think he's still playing. I don't even know what he's doing, honestly.
Hopefully, Ja doesn't get involved with the wrong crowd like Aaron Hernandez. From what I understand, Aaron Hernandez was a part. Did anybody watch the Aaron Hernandez documentary?
Yeah, that thing is crazy.
But he was a part of the wrong crowd, kind of leading the wrong crowd, even back in Florida. So it wasn't like he was fully engaged. NBA players just do a whole lot of hold me back in more the words of Jalen Rose. Yeah, none of these people want to get involved in anything. They really don't want to. I always tell people that if JD and I got into a squirm or me and person X, I don't think anybody can hold me back. I don't know what the hold back is.
I mean, honestly,
if I chose not to get involved, no one could get me involved.
I mean, you, yeah, because I mean, look at you, you big fella. Me, Andrew, you can hold me back with your one arm.
But dude, you got guys out here sick. Mo Bamba, bro. That's a huge guy.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody holding no Mo Bamba back.
And Rivers, when he got yanked by Suggs, he didn't want to get back involved in that.
Nah.
I watched that thing. He didn't want none. Nope. JD has a lot of Kyrie cards. Do you have any Luka cards?
Hold on. Yeah. I don't know if I have any Kyrie cards on me, unfortunately.
But do you have any Luka cards in your PC, JD?
No, why would I have that?
You don't like Luka?
I don't have any Luka cards. His price is already high. No, I don't have any. No, I don't have any Kyrie cards on me right now.
Now, this is a great question. Who are you guys going for in the Super Bowl? Now, you all know that I got both of my picks wrong for AFC, NFC championship games. I thought the injuries with KC would be too much for them to overcome. With Mahomes' foot ankle injury and Kelsey's back, I was wrong about that. But I do think the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl. And this is because, I could be wrong again, the Eagles can run the football.
That's the only reason why I think they're going to win.
Yep. And that's the KC's weakness.
Because they play that big boy game. But I wouldn't be surprised if KC wins. I wouldn't be surprised if Philly wins. I just want the season to end already so we can just get on to what's more important.
And what is that, sir? Where's Aaron Rodgers going? What's more important?
What my Raiders are. I don't even know if they're my team right now, but what the Raiders are going to do and where Derek Carr are going.
Well, if Tom Brady's not going there, I don't know who the Raiders are going.
I wouldn't even get Aaron Rodgers if I was the Raiders. You guys have bigger
I
issues.
heard through the grapevine that he bought a house in Vegas.
Well, he's probably retiring. If we get we paying Aaron. You're telling me Aaron Rodgers is going to turn that team into a Super Bowl contending team?
No, but again,
all right. I just want to let that be known.
No,
right
a lot of these franchises like to be in the media, like talk.
Okay, I was gonna say because at this point the line's not fixed, the defense ain't fixed, and last time I checked, Aaron Rodgers ain't Tom Brady or Derek Carr, so it don't matter.
He is better than most quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah, but he's not.
Hold up. You said Aaron Rodgers not Derek Carr.
Oh yeah, I said it. You
tried to sneak that in there though. You tried to sandwich that between Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady.
I said it.
I think I called you.
You know why I said it, right? Where are we at?
Great card. That's a beautiful card.
It is. You know,
that doesn't mean Derek Carr is better than
woohoo. I put it underneath my pillow. You guys want a secret how to get 10s? You put it under your pillow before you go to sleep, and you pray to the PSA fairies to make sure it gets a 10. And they did. Got me a 10. So we'll see how that works on Thursday. You know I got an offer already for 2K on the card already. Do you believe that?
That's what I thought you get. We talked about that.
Woo!
You probably get higher than that too.
No, we'll see. I don't know. People don't like Derek Carr like that.
Feed the gods. Let me put it like this, JD. How frequent does fights break out in the NHL? I'm thinking about the regular season, including playoffs and the cup run. I've had people say this. I've had people say, well, fights break out in NHL. They don't break while we not condoning those in NBA. Two different sports. And the people I know that watch hockey, if there was no fighting, they would not watch hockey.
Yeah, but hockey's more.
I know that watching basketball. I actually trying to watch basketball.
Yeah, it's really a basketball.
Like if I'm watching basketball, the Mike Tyson fight breaks out. I'm like, what's going on here?
Well, I mean, that's an extra, entertainment fee. But I'm just saying, I don't. There's two different sports, two different viewings or viewers. I'm sorry.
Zerny asked the question: who does the best wings? I guess are better than Wingstop.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what used to always blow my mind? You all out there, let me know what you all think. I used to go to Hooters back in the day, right? And I would see people on dates.
Oh, really? That was a thing?
I saw people, man. Does anybody in here ever took someone on a date to Hooters?
Well, Hooters was back in the 90s, so I wouldn't experience that.
Bro, Hooters was, what are you talking about? JD. We get JD on right now.
It is a 90s thing. Probably early 2000s. I was 10 when early 2000s.
JD, you were 10 last week.
Oh, shit, thank you. I wish the stuff I knew now.
Kendall says LeBron, but that's a serious question though. Has anybody been at a Hooters?
I've been at a Hooters.
Someone on a date or took someone on a date?
Oh, I never took them on a date. I was young. I was like, oh, let's go to Hooters, but it ain't really what it is. What was that movie? It was Big Daddy. You know who Adam Sandler is?
Yeah, JD.
That Big Daddy movie. That was a good movie.
Big Daddy. What was Big Daddy about?
Was it Big Daddy when Adam Sandler took the kid, the Zach and Cody Sweet Life?
Yeah.
With Scuba Steve. Come on, FD.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Adam Sandler.
Guys, I dig Epic Wings and Buffalo Wild Wings more than Wingstop. What's wrong with chicken tenders, JD?
Chicken tenders, you might as well eat it with a fork at that point.
Well, you got bone in and no bone people, so you all two different camps.
Nah, at that point, I might as well just say I just want chicken nuggets or chicken.
But what's up when you eat something and you get to the bone is bloody and looks bad?
Wait, what? Then you better go talk. You better go talk to the cook.
Nah, bro. So I think it's the quality of the chicken, bro.
Well, that too, but you ever go?
Have you ever eaten a chicken wing or a chicken leg? You got to the bone and the bone was broke.
No, what in the world? Where'd you go?
I think somebody out there knows what I'm talking about.
No way.
And I'm going back more than 10 years ago. So this has happened. Camden, Jamal Murray is averaging 26 points per game in the last 10 games. That scares me.
So he don't do it in the playoffs.
Again, this is the individual. It's hard for me to judge him because he's been hurt. He's trying to recuperate. I'm happy to see him have
Solid.
success. I just don't.
He's solid. I mean, he ain't
He's
like
a great player. I wish he wouldn't have got hurt the way he got hurt. But the biggest thing about his story is that when he was hurt, there were COVID protocols. He couldn't even see his little brother, man. He didn't see his brother for a year in person.
because he was in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big sacrifice. His brother's young, man. Zerny Holloway, what about in their hometown? What do you think their cars go for? I've never been to Denver, so I don't know. JD, you been?
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah. I was like, hold on, why does that sound familiar? There's a lot of Denver. Yeah, that was a lot. Jokic and Denver cards. Like it was crazy. But
I was considered recently to start buying some Joker. I don't know.
Next time I go to Denver, I'm gonna film it more. But dang, I just remember I did. It was a lot of stuff. FD, a lot of John Elway, a lot of Peyton Manning in the Broncos uniform. It's a lot of
the hobby, baby. The bubbles. Will Joker go down as one of the best players to win a championship?
Who is the best player to never win a championship to you?
Charles Barkley's up there. Karl Malone's up there.
I was gonna say Karl Malone.
Patrick Ewing's up there. I mean, there's a lot of players.
Patrick Ewing. What about AI?
AI is up there. Yeah. Talking about a ball dominant individual. Probably why he didn't win one. Alex, Clippers will make a trade, and they will come out of the West.
I did say that. I did say they were going to make the conference.
No,
I did say
Clippers are going to come out of the West when they get put out, go home, and watch the rest of the West.
Cancun on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, but I did say they're going to make the conference finals. Hold up, damn.
It's not happening, bro. Reverends, cars are around the hype of players. How are people paying $100K for Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, Melo Ball? It's true.
Yeah, but they don't know the sport.
What?
But they don't know the sport.
Yeah, but it's hype involved.
Like I'm telling you, like these influencers, there's only like one person I think that knows.
Influencers, though. I don't think that's just an influencer. Like if I told people, man, continue to buy Brock Purdy. God, I mean, and I don't even consider myself an influencer. But if somebody's out here saying something, I think it's more than that. It's about everything. I tell this story all the time. I went to see Kareem get an autograph. There were people in line. Yep. Didn't take me long to see Kareem. The next week, Lonzo Ball was signing autographs. Man, there were hundreds of people in line.
Is that when Big Baller Brand was out? Baller Brand.
Big BBB was out.
Yeah, you're not getting that.
That's when they were doing pop-ups. I even went to a pop-up one time, and it was over.
What made you want to go there?
I wanted to see the crowd. I wanted to understand the hype. I want to see. I do my research, baby, in many different ways. But I wanted to. I never got out of my car. I just wanted to see how many people were going to be in line.
That
was a line wrapped. There was a line. This was a pop-up that was announced one day. It occurred the next.
Where in LA?
It was down in Orange County.
Yeah, it was in Orange County.
I think it was Orange County, and the lines were crazy. The Reverend says he has a serious JJJ collection.
I believe it.
I think he could be a great player if he accepted that he's a power forward center. Stop shooting the 3, get down in the paint. He's a very athletic guy. But AD hasn't still wrapped his head around that, so I don't know. The other day they lost. AD is shooting 3s like one after the other. 2 went in, and they might as well shoot 3. Might as well shoot 4. I think he shot 5. And the time
KD don't play like he don't want to get hurt. That's why.
Alex says KD to Clippers, and it will put them over the top. Let's see if KD moves.
That's super overload. That they don't even have the cap space to do that. That'd be insane. Yeah. That they literally will have the best 3 wing players in the league right now. They can do that. That'd be crazy. You put Kawhi at the 2. You put KD at the 4, Kawhi at the 3, and Paul George at the 2. Come on, who's scoring on that?
I didn't think this would happen. Players too much power. Whenever I hear that, players have too much power. I don't know about that.
I mean, they think they do, but at the end of the day, it's more of the.
Well, let me ask you this question: don't we all decide where we work?
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody Hero 3? Has anybody told you got to work here? I don't know about too much power. Ever since Kurt Flood, it's too much power. I don't know about that. Reverend, football has grown men who don't play that. NBA is a foot. Yeah, see, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm getting at. Why don't you see NFL players just scrapping,
I think
yanking necks? So why not?
I think the NFL. We talk about this, but I feel like the NFL don't really have the personality like that. I don't think they have the
Well,
power.
also, the NFL, you're 3 years removed from.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, you can't in an NFL once you get cut, FD, it's hard to get back on that team, on the team.
You know,
They got less. Well, they had the same amount of teams, but I'm just saying it's really hard.
less players. It's only 12, 15 per NBA team, 56 in the NFL. Feed the gods. I agree with JD. After KC wins, it gives me more time to watch my Anaheim Ducks. Oh, you think KC's gonna win? Aaron Rodgers is way better than Derek Carr, and he even said Derek Carr. JD must be smoking the good stuff. Everybody be smoking, man.
Again, FD, I do not do anything. I am a role model in my community, and I do not put
You
myself.
look like you want to smile right there. It look like you about to laugh.
No, negative.
Dex Flow, JF Dizzle. Why is Thomas Bryant not getting PT? That dude is top 8 center when he plays. Trade that dumb. That court instead. Thomas Bryant. Huh?
GB. Dang. Dex Flow tripping and
Thomas Bryant.
he worse than me.
Thomas Bryant was with the Lakers before.
Yeah, he got drafted by them.
Mm-hmm.
That was when they sucked. This is before they got rid of they sacrificed all the kids for the ring. That's what they did.
Oh, Andrew says he's going to the Jets, man. Somebody has to go there.
Yeah, he don't know anything about football. Andrew knows he was a Derek Carr, a Raider fan before all this happened. Don't listen to him. He loved Derek Carr. And he loves Kyrie.
Kimden says Vegas Dave still have that D-card collection.
Shit, I do. Oh, did I show you what I got? Oh, it's too far. Never mind. I ain't gonna get it. Did you see the Derek Carr Prism gold I got out of 10?
Yeah.
Woo! I have 30% of his career so far of his gold that he dropped. I think that's easier than doing Kyrie's. Kyrie's is expensive.
Zerny says yes, she was cool with it. What are we talking about here? Sometimes I forget.
I don't know. That was like 10 minutes ago.
What is Dexter? Let me know what Zerny, what are you talking about? Feed the Gods went into Hooters 4 or 5 different times, and I can relate to FT and see other people on dates. What is that? Man, maybe now you can go wherever you want. I just find it interesting.
I don't get it. Why would you want to go to Hooters? Like as a guy, is your attention really?
Oh, I've seen people, man, take their whole family in Hooters.
Is the food that good? Is the food that good? Like honestly,
I don't think so.
Like so, if I feel disrespected if a guy is like, "Oh, we're going to Hooters." Like, then what's the point of us going on a date?
Moses Malone 454.
Oh, is that what is that a code?
What's 454?
Oh, I think he's saying Moses Malone is one of the best players.
Oh, he is. There's no question. And he won't be talked about, but he is. Andrew, y'all not talking about pound for pound number 1 and pound for pound 2 fighters in the world fighting on Saturday and fighting to be 2 division.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big fight, FD. I'm telling you.
Why don't you break it down for Andrew?
He know more about the UFC than me. He's the reason why I got into UFC. But I don't know. Me and him go back and forth. I don't know who's gonna win this weekend because it's Islam versus Volkanovski, and it's the number 1 pound per pound fight on the line, and I think Islam's title's on the line. So it's supposed to be a big fight, but it's not being hyped up as it's supposed to be. But it's gonna be a good one. I'm definitely excited for that. But I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win because I feel like wrestling always comes up to win, always wins fights, but
I just saw something here that says Joe Tsai wanted to send Kyrie somewhere other than his preferred destination, which was the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, so he did. So he was gonna go.
He does. He did want to go.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a trip. Joe Tsai was like, man, he moved this dude out of town, send him somewhere he doesn't even want to go. Zerny, I agree with you. I think players need power in their careers. Yeah, it's just me. Maybe because I'm a former athlete. I don't know. I don't know. Feed the gods. Honestly, would rather take my family to McDonald's for a month straight before I take them to Hooters. The food is simply that bad, JD.
But I don't think Hooters is around anymore, right? It's gone. It got bankrupt. Or is that more like an East Coast thing?
No, Hooters is around.
No, there's no way there's a Hooters around.
Yeah,
No way there's a Hooters around. Where's the nearest Hooters? Oh, wait. Damn, there is.
yeah.
Wait, Hooters. Oh, that's what they're called. Hooters of Southgate, Hooters of Long Beach.
That's just the
Oh, there
name.
it is.
Yeah, there are Hooters everywhere.
There's no way. They got hold on, man. Y'all got me thinking.
They closed the one by the crypto.com center.
There was one on Colorado in Pasadena. Let me just see the website. California's best and tastiest burgers and wings, 6 locations around Southern California. I don't believe it.
Well, they must have closed some because there used to be one.
Yeah, these pictures that they have of the girls are like super outdated. You could tell these are like used back in the early 2000s.
Well, it could be current uniforms. The uniforms out there.
No, let me see. Let me just look at the menu real quick because yeah, they got one in Long Beach. Oh, they have one in Ontario. See, they got one in Ontario. FD. I'm not going to Hooters to Ontario.
You're not?
I don't. Why would I want to go to Hooters if I'm?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I just wanted to clarify what you said. I'm not really.
So they got what do they got?
I don't think they sell anything that I'm eating.
They got beer cheese pretzels, cheese sticks, fried pickles,
Nope.
lots of tots, sliders, nachos.
Not eating any of that.
Oh, they got everybody's favorite chicken tenders. Since you guys like boneless, fried jalapenos. Yeah, they ain't nothing good. Yeah, never mind. Definitely not going to Hooters.
So
Well,
Kim, this is a keen observation. So FD, did you notice Jordan Poole production last night? Kurt took him out of the starting lineup, and he pulled a Kobe Bryant versus Sun series play super pass. So what I noticed last night is that he took him out. So Poole's been, people can act like I'm just talking gibberish. He turns the ball over, and I've talked to some Poole fans recently that I mean, like super fans that will admit this guy turns the ball over. It's reckless. Those things that count the game. Last night he turned the ball over, and Kerr put DiVincenzo in his replacement.
Well, defense gets you in the games.
Well, there are other people sitting on the bench. It seems like Kerr at one point gave Poole the green light, but
that's a learning curve right now. He's learning.
Zerny said there's a Hooters in Florida. He no shows when he comes off the bench. Well, I mean, he's got to learn, got to mature, man. I'm telling you, I told people when Curry took his mouthpiece and threw it, you will see different stuff from Poole, or he will be sitting down.
But Curry's Curry, though. You can't do that.
No, you can't do it. I'm not saying he should be throwing his mouthpiece. I'm saying that reaction told me we have had a conversation about you just throwing the ball anywhere. And you did that SHIT again. And now I'm throwing my mouthpiece. And after that, you're going to see Poole sit down if he's reckless with the basketball.
No, he got to learn, though. They got to understand turnovers are not like the Rockets. I was watching the Rockets play, and man, that team is so hard to watch, FD.
Really? So is OKC?
No. OKC plays defense.
Hard to watch.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Shea don't turn the ball over like that.
No, I'm not talking about Shea.
You talking about in general?
The rest of that team is hard to watch.
No, Rockets are really hard to watch.
They are. But what did people say at the beginning of the season? Oh man, Jalen Green.
Well, he didn't play.
Oh man, Porter Jr.
But it's hard. I mean, I'm starting to get away from Jalen.
Oh man, Sengun. Man, Sengun bomb, bro.
Sengun bomb.
Sengun the bomb. We were just on here last week.
Sengun is the bomb,
Sengun, man.
Sengun is the bomb, though. He is definitely the Sengun bomb.
Is he?
Sengun bomb. Well, that's a good one. No, it's just hard to watch these young teams play because it's really hard to see.
And this is what Curry does not want on the court. This is why I think Wiseman's not really playing a lot.
Yeah, but they just what year is he in? He's in his third year.
Next year will be his fourth, sir.
Yeah, and what I say this year, look what teams the draft class is balling out. The 2018 class. So give him another 2 years.
Yeah, it takes that. But in the hobby, he's not playing.
Because they're going off assumptions. They don't know the sport. They're casuals.
You're gonna take a guy from high school who played 3 games in college and he's gonna hit the court and just start mashing people up, just
Like
dunking on folks, shooting the three, and averaging 25 a game and 8 assists, and shooting 60%. But nobody's talking about Zion Williamson, who's sitting on the bench
again,
hurt again, will continue to be hurt.
And
if you know anything about body mechanics and how this dude walks,
he do got a limp to him.
Should I put up a video?
This boy got a limp. You swear he a PIMP the way he walk. Oh my God!
Weight on the front. I'm just saying, people.
Zion,
people are saying, man, I bought a car, so he's got to be the bomb. I bought his card. It's got to be the bomb.
Man, y'all tripping.
Hold on, JD. Let me
the hobby's full of casuals. They don't know nothing.
Let me see if I can find something.
I don't want to see his walk. I don't want to see the penguin walk. It's so crazy. He walked like a penguin, but he jumps so high. He's so explosive. It makes no sense. Hey, real quick, do you like Cam Reddish? You want to know fun? You want to know something funny, real quick?
Cam Reddish. He's played better. He's another player that's kind of grown into himself.
Oh, real quick. As you find the video, I'm telling you guys, when you guys go to Burbank, you guys need to go look at the value boxes. These lower end plays are more efficient than these higher end plays right now. I'm telling you. Go through those value boxes. I'm telling you, it's gonna be good, looking good, FD. Just man, I'm ready for Burbank. I'm about to go crazy. Well, hopefully. You really looking for the penguin walk?
Yeah, here we go right here. And this is no slander on Zion Williamson. This is just simply talking about body mechanics. These are the things that I look at.
Man, that dude on Zion.
Body mechanics. Hold on, let me bring this up. You ready for this? Can you see this, JD?
Mm-hmm. Don't get banned, FD. Last time we built something. You look like that uncle from the barbecue.
This is how he's walking around, man.
Even the
this look how he moves.
That dude he walking like Frankenstein, honestly. And look, and bam! Oh, that's a foul. Okay, I thought he was gonna jump.
Check this out.
I thought he was about to dunk on him. Look at him walking like Frankenstein.
But people think there's nothing to that. Like that people are just making this up. There's nothing to it.
Yeah, but his stuff dropped. It's insane how his market dropped because he don't play. Because people are assuming. He might be in the level of Bus soon. He's almost there. People don't want to say it though.
No, nobody's gonna say that.
He's on that lonely trail of being a bust. The only reason why he got so much love is because his potential.
Think about it though. In 3 years, KD and Kyrie played together 74 games.
That's insane. I didn't think it was that much. I didn't think it was that low. Well, I mean, the first year KD was recovering from an injury.
Mm-hmm.
Second year Kyrie was recovering from not getting the shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then, they just got hurt. Injuries come into play. Man, that's crazy. Oh, well, what if? I still think it's, but I was thinking though, FD, like, you really going to let Steve Nash get the keys to the Ferrari his first time being a coach? Honestly? You think that was part of the reason?
What's that again?
Do you really think that Steve Nash deserved to be the coach of that team at the time?
Of what team?
The Nets. You think that he should have been the coach of that team at the time?
Just as qualified as Jason Kidd?
No, but Jason Kidd didn't get like that, the keys to the Ferrari. He got like the keys to the Civic.
What do you mean? Team he was coaching?
When his first time becoming a coach, his first coaching experience was with the Nets. Like, they should have put somebody that has experience, like a D'Antoni at the time or something. That's Steve Nash. I think that's where it started too.
Could be. I mean, a lot of people say that Nash wasn't. What I've heard about his personality, to be serious, what I've heard about his personality is that he is not a leader of people, pretty quiet person, kind of to himself.
Who?
Steve Nash.
Yeah, but how? When he's a back-to-back MVP, how is a
Oh no,
point
you can
guard?
be you can be a great player and
No,
not not
no,
right. Oh yeah, you can.
I don't. Who? I don't believe it. You put. Oh, that's what I want to ask you. Is Steve Nash a top 5 point guard? Before I came onto the show, because it got me thinking. Why would they give the
Talking about
keys to
all
Steve Nash?
time.
Yeah, of
All
all time. Is Steve Nash a top 5 point guard right now?
He's definitely probably top 10. I would have to sit down. I don't like to just throw out stuff, so I would have to sit down.
Well, the best. Who's the best point guard ever?
Magic Johnson, John Stockton. Either way you want to go, it's one of them two.
I just think that scoring, that assist record, it's like unbeatable. I don't think nobody's touching that.
Most likely not. No.
And then you go Stockton, Magic, Curry. Who else? Well, maybe, because people are not going to throw Mark Jackson in there when he was at the time in top 3 in assists before LeBron and them came in. Chris Paul, your boy, IT.
IT.
You know ID.
Who's IT?
Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, it's I don't even know. Man, please. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
I don't even
I got a list right here. I got a quick list. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, Stephen Curry, Jerry West, and Isaiah Isaiah Thomas, Chris Paul, John Stockton, and who was the other guy? Steve Nash, and then Bob Cousy, and to round it out, Jason Kidd and Gary Payton. Then Russell Westbrook, then Damian Lillard, then Walt Frazier, then Nate Archibald, then Pistol Pete, Tony Parker. I think Tony Parker was better than Steve Nash.
Tony Parker is always going to be left behind, not thought about. Great point guard. If he's better than Steve Nash, I can't really compare him because Steve Nash never did what Tony Parker did in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain players who are playoff ready. Their regular season may be okay, but when they get to the playoffs, they're about winning a championship. Tony Parker was that person. We got some comments here. FT with a Super Bowl victory put Patty Mahomes as a top 5 QB all time. Let's see if he wins. If he does win one in a short amount of time.
How many multiple quarterbacks have there been? Super Bowl champions. I just think of Tom Brady, Montana,
Troy Aikman,
and
Terry
Ben. Who?
Terry Bradshaw.
Ben Roethlisberger. Who else? The Manning Bros. But LeBron. But Mahomes has been in the league for like 6 years, and he's been in the Super Bowl like half his career. He's doing what LeBron's doing right now.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, will he win? So at the Camden, we'll talk about this in a week or two. We'll see what he's at.
We're not gonna go live next week, huh? Because we're gonna be
probably not.
Yeah. Maybe we could do like a quick Instagram or something. I don't know.
Yeah. JD, I know you hate Brunson. His RPAs are too cheap. I was sharing some messages with someone just the other day about Brunson's RPAs.
Who's gonna buy Who's gonna walk around in their bag with a Brunson card and think someone's gonna buy it?
I think Brunson. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I told.
This goes back to and I agreed. Maybe he should be
player. I think once his resume continues to build, more people are gonna have Brunson, and they're gonna be talking about it.
Not even that.
Because 3 years ago, who was walking around talking about Steph Curry? He was winning champions.
Oh, that's true, huh?
So Brunson is don't compare them. Who's there every night, consistently doing stuff. He's already showed that he's made Julius Randle better. He's going to continue to make other people around him better. If he's with the Knicks or someone else in the future, his resume will continue to stack. Just like a player like Devin Booker, who talks a lot, and we see what his resume is.
Devin Booker's not good, though.
I don't think so either. So I'm saying, once players continue to play and they start building skills and their resume gets deeper and deeper and deeper, then we really see who is who. But I'm telling you, what I see from Brunson is that he's legit as a point guard and will do things going forward that will make him more legitimate. And you will see more Brunson. If somebody's wise right now, I would say you're picking up stuff that other people aren't talking about.
Man, Brunson's part of that class too. The 2018 class. He ain't gonna be better. I'm gonna say it again. The best player out of that 2018 class is gonna be SGA, not Luca.
No, well, we'll see.
I'm drinking again.
Feed the gods. Isn't Zion going to be the new Anthony Davis with House Summit? I think so, but other people don't want to accept that right now.
Well, go to Smoothness 1000. That's one. That's what I want everybody to see.
Where we at?
Just
I
like-
would consider an injury-prone player a bust. But see, when healthy,
No, you guys gonna talk about me about Kyrie? Y'all put the
when on
same
the
energy
court.
on Zion. Y'all talk about Kyrie, put the same energy on Zion.
What?
And Kyrie's better than Zion. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
It's hard to compare, though, right?
Oh, I'm just going by skill.
I live in Dallas. Brunson cars are hot here during the playoffs.
Playoffs. I don't doubt it.
JD, I know you hate Brunson. We talked about that. Zion, 4 more seasons. Who will invest? There are
Not
people
I.
out there who have invested. So Mervin says, damn, PWCC been down for a while now. They changed something and this happens. What happened? I know they changed where everybody can buy, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
They changed. Mervin, what did they change? They changed something I just read about the other day. I can't remember. Read about it yesterday, I think. Can't remember.
PWCC. What did they do? I don't even know they're following me. What did they do? I don't understand.
I'm trying to look something up right now. Dave G, that's not really a hot take.
What? What do you
He
mean?
said Tatum is overrated. It's not really a hard take.
Probably the best player in the East. Oh, Giannis is there. Damn.
Well, I know PWCC got extended bidding in February, but what else did they do?
I don't know. I have never. Have you ever bought off PWCC?
No, but I know people that do. I have not. I've been on the search for cards, but I haven't purchased anything. What do you think happens to Hurts cards if you win the Super Bowl? I don't think.
I wonder what will happen. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go up. I mean, when Tom Brady won,
Anybody talking about Doug Williams cards?
who?
Exactly.
Who's Doug Williams?
Exactly.
Is this a joke?
Nope.
Who's Doug Williams?
That's my point.
Who's Doug Williams?
Just Google Doug Williams, bro.
Doug Williams. Hold on. Who is this?
Everyone can join extended bidding now. You didn't have to put a bid in that was supposed to start tonight. Well, Mervin, do you think that's bad? Do you think that's good, or you're indifferent?
Oh, so you could just jump in you could literally jump in before it closes? Oh, he's the first African American Super Bowl champion.
He had a phenomenal game. Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, he didn't play that long, huh?
Mm-mm. He's a legend. Zerny, is JD serious? He think he needs to go back to Sports 101. Doug Williams. Yeah, Doug Williams is a legend, man.
Oh, what is he right now? Oh, he's an executive and
He coached at Grambling for a little bit.
who?
Yeah, he was coaching before Deion, historically black college. I always wanted to meet Doug Williams. I still hope to meet him. Gotta get with Doug Williams and roll a little bit. Dave G, it's a little different. Hurts has a market, and his cars have been rising this year. And I'm saying if he wins Super Bowl, that's not. I don't think there's anything. To me, there's no difference. The only difference is time. And Hurts is a recent player. I don't think there's going to be anything going on with Hurts cars. I could be wrong, Dave G. I don't think it's going to be anything happening with him. But do you hold Hurts cards? Is that the reason for the question? What has happened to Hurts cards? Since week 11. What do you think has happened with Hurts cards? People pretty much knew they were going to the Super Bowl, especially with San Fran having this rotation at quarterback with quarterbacks. So, I don't think so. We were supposed to find out tonight, but PWCC's weekly auction went down as soon as extended bidding started. Camden, Tatum averaging 31.94. Team that's the best record in the league. League team to finals going through KD, Kyrie, Giannis, number 1 seed in Miami. How's Tatum overrated? He's overrated because he got to the playoffs. He got to the finals, shot 30% from the field. Play went down. He could not elevate his game. This is why. That's why Tatum's overrated, Camden. He showed last year that he's a player that will get there and become a Casper the Friendly Ghost. So he has to show this. No, seriously. I'm serious right now. He has to show this year that he can get there and elevate himself. You're saying that Hurts cards have gone up since week 11?
What Hurts though? Is Prism or like?
I don't know if I check prices all the time. Hurts cards have gone up since week 11 or 12.
Let me look it up. Let me see. Jalen Prism or like what are you talking about? What Hurts?
So was Curry overrated in 16? He couldn't have been because he won a title in 15, Camden. There's no comparison between Curry and Tatum. Tatum has done nothing, went to the finals, and disappeared. Do you know Curry won a title in 15?
His market is fluctuating right now. The last 3 months, Hurts his market.
I'm talking about Hurts since week 11 of the season.
No, it's fluctuating. I mean, maybe because he said that because there was a sale for $96 on the first week of January, and then it just. Oh, what were we? No, never mind.
Dave G says Hurt, Optic, Hollow, Field, Silver, Level Fill, and Prism Silver. I think Dave's a card holder. I'm getting a sense that Dave is a card holder and hoping that something happens with Hurts. On the flip side, like I'm not a card holder. I look at prices.
He's probably saying that because in November there was a sale for $600 and right now it's steadily at $1,000. Yeah, but I mean,
but is that when you could talk about quarterbacks? Okay, that's an increase. I'll admit that. Is that what we're talking about with Burrow and some other people?
No, I just don't know because this don't look his market. Just stay on the Jalen real quick. I just don't. There's times when people don't want to buy at the time because when the time it was going down was during the holidays. So I don't know if that plays a role.
During the holidays, though, they could have been stuff ending and auctions. And
That's what I'm saying. So like it's really his market is very it fluctuates. Like now, if I look at Justin Herbert, his market is worse than anybody else. His market is based on speculation, not what he's done. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Raider fan. I just don't think Justin Herbert is that great of a player. But whatever. Y'all been saying I'm hating all night. That's the truth. Let me see. Yeah, his market just fluctuates. All these players' market. You know why they fluctuate, FD? Because their pop is so high. The pop is so high that it's too many of the cards.
But anything that's silver and not numbered.
That was the base.
Okay.
His pop for his silver is a 168. So that one has a little bit more understanding. That makes sense. Right now it's at his market value is at 1,600. Damn. See, these players prices act like they won something. Like who was it? Joe Burrow? Let me see, Mr. Burrow. I can't find him. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. Mr. Damn, his FD his server's going for 2,500 right now.
Who?
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
2,600.
Did you pay 2,600 for?
No, I don't even like Joe Burrow like that.
Would you pay 2,600 for any silver? Who's your favorite player?
In football?
Yeah.
Probably Derek Carr.
What would you pay?
No, I will
Would you pay
pay.
whatever amount, high amount for it?
No, you know how much I paid for this? I only paid $800 for this. Maybe I think it was a little less. $800 for this raw, and I mean it's probably undervalued. I think it's undervalued, but I still feel like that's still a good deal. Shit, why would I pay a silver $1,200 where the market cap is over 10? You know what I mean? Like it might be over thousands, more than thousands on the card on the silver. At least I know that's At least I know that's capped at 10, and the pop on this is gonna be at 10. I mean, potentially, but it's probably gonna be like at 1.
Smoothness says, what's y'all opinion on Mac Jones, Justin Fields,
Who's Jack
Zach
Wilson?
Wilson? Zach Wilson, I don't think is an NFL quarterback. Justin Fields, he needs some help. He has a lot of ability. Mac Jones, I think he's a middle of the road quarterback.
Yeah, I think Justin Fields is the player to look out for moving forward. If they don't like hearing it, but
No, I do like him. I'm a Bears fan, but we got to get him some help, bro. I've been through 35 years or more. More than that. I've been through 40-something years of the Chicago Bears organization. So they got to give him some help. They can talk about help, but going out and getting Claypool is not the answer. And that's facts. Kimden, so getting to the finals and struggling makes a player overrated. What about the guys that don't make it to the finals? Kimden, you can believe we can choose to disagree. You're not going to change me on this. Any player that gets to the finals and this completely disappears, I can't do anything for it. What do you want me to do for him? What do you want me to do? Now, if he gets to the playoffs this year, elevates his game. If he gets to the finals this year, elevates his game, then he makes I just only look at his resume. Kim, go back and look at his stats. He shot 37% from the field. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. It's horrible. Let's call it for what it is. Are we in a world now that we can't call it for what it is? It's horrible. Jaylen Brown had a better finals than Tatum. That's just the facts. It's not just me saying this. I'm not just making stuff up. It's just the facts. He didn't play well. He kind of disappeared. He folded in on himself. His worst move was coming out with the Kobe wristband.
Oh.
That was bad, man. You know, then he talking about how he knows Nelly and this, and nobody cares about that. Win a game. Win 3, win 4. Play well. Dave G. That's what I'm saying. In no world does it make sense that Hurts is underrated and card values has done much more. And if he wins the Super Bowl, he will prove the haters wrong.
I mean, I really want him to win the Super Bowl because
I think he's going to win the Super Bowl.
You ever hear him like talk?
I love his story. Father coached him. You don't hear anything about him. Transferred from one school to another, believes in himself. People rated other people over him. Still came out and balled out. He's efficient in what he does. He's not reckless with the ball. He can run the ball. I mean, I like him a lot. I just don't know if that's going to translate into card values.
Mm-hmm.
Hurts has marketability. He will have value as long as he performs well. Just like Jason Tatum.
We'll see. We shall see.
Big John said PWCC site crash. Oh, is that what Mervin is talking about? Any sleeper baseball buys? I don't.
I don't know baseball. Buy Ohtani while the season's over.
The ultimate gamble.
Or buy
this is all
Fernando Tatis.
What about what's up, O'Neal from Pittsburgh?
No, a lot of people are talking about Bobby Witt.
People were talking about Bobby Witt last year. What kind of season did he have?
I don't know. I don't even know who Bobby Witt is.
Well, last year he batted 254. Maybe that's why people stopped talking about it. He had 20 home runs. Though. In the finals, he did. What about the other? Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. Are you thinking about what Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley? Charles Barkley was MVP of the league. Are you thinking about what Charles Barkley did in '93 in the first 3 rounds?
Mm-mm.
Doesn't matter. And that's sad to say. Does not matter. Dave G, if you ever actually watch Tatum, the guy can't come up clutch. He puts up one good quarter to pad his stats. He played horrible in the finals. And Jaylen Brown is much better than this. Is Dave G is what I just said. Camden.
Mm-mm.
You got to read this, man. I'm not making this up.
I believe it.
Camden asked the question: is Joe Burrow overrated? Nope, it's just Tatum in this scenario.
No, I don't think he's overrated. I think he's properly rated.
It's just Tatum. Dexfall. JF does it right now. Who better, Luka Doncic or Stephen Curry? I would say tonight on February 5th is Luka because Steph is hurt.
Mm-mm. That's true for right now. But long term, I think Curry has a better career. Oh my god.
So Camden is saying Joe Burrow lost in the Super Bowl and didn't play. Camden, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your time. I love having you on.
Oof.
Tatum is just I can't say more. I know you're trying to prove a point. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate it. JD, you got anything else for the people? Anything we didn't get into? We talked about Kyrie. We talked about Luka. We talked about a little bit about LeBron being passive aggressive, saying, "Hey, you know what? What did LeBron say again?"
It's not. It wasn't. Is it? Is he the reason why, or some stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm out of reason, man. He was on Twitter.
Mm-mm.
Maybe it's me. That's what he said. Maybe it's me.
I don't know, but yeah, we'll talk. Shit. This week is Burbank, so I'll see you Thursday, right?
Yeah, Thursday I plan to be there. We'll roll together.
Okay.
Kimberly, come on. We're just gonna agree to disagree. It's all good. Number love for you. Who else gets traded? I don't know. I don't know how many more moves we're gonna see before Thursday. I can't wait for the playoffs to start.
This could be a good.
There's only gonna be 3 things for Curry. He's gonna win 0, 1, or 2. Camden asks, are we on social media?
Yeah, JD and FD. Come on now. Y'all know, and you know this. Oh my god. Let me see how this is going, bro. All right.
Yeah, I can't wait for the NBA playoffs to start now. Let's get past these 20-something games and see some people go home and see some people extend their resumes and all that jazz. That's where it's at.
Yep. All right, big fella. I gotta go. I gotta take care. Get something.
Hey, I appreciate everyone being here. Thanks. This has been great. I'm pretty sure we won't be on Super Bowl Sunday. We might do something on Instagram, but we will be back in
soon.
2 weeks.
Yes, sir. I'll see you on Thursday, big fella. I'll call you.
All right, y'all have a good one, everybody. Thank you.